Yo, what's up? I have my camera covered because it's been I'm sick. If anyone can't tell from my voice, I'm super sick, and all this has kind of got to me. So anyway, yeah, I'm totally covering my face today, so I apologize. But I just kind of want to get on here. It's a lot easier to respond to everyone instead of just typing. My phone's been blowing up, and I have my daughter is at home today. Um, so hey, what's up? What's up, everyone? No, like I'm telling you, I like the crypt keeper, like Tales from the Crypt. I don't like that guy. Pretty scary thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I seen that he had a new channel, but under I think under like the YouTube guidelines, he even though he can make a new, even though yeah, he made a new channel, whatever. Um, he can't go back after that's been terminated. He can't go back and make a new one. So that's just the way it is. Hey, what's up, Mel? Hey, I sound like a 90-year-old chain smoking man. Hannah gave me her sickness, I think. So, but anyway, I want to just kind of tell everyone because I've been trying to slowly kind of respond to a lot of people, but my phone's been, like I said, going nuts. Like it's actually possessed now. Um, it's like super slow from so many people, but I just want to tell everyone that I appreciate the the messages and just showing their concern and stuff. It's something that I've been kind of keeping quiet. Um, Hannah's known, Nikki is known, you know, uh, a few people have known, and it's something that, see my phone, it won't stop right now. Um, and it's been really, really devastating, and as a mother, I can't even explain to you guys how bad things have fucking been. I really can't. Like, my baby is home today. Like, I mean, it could be one thing I can sit here and I can explain, yeah, she's going through a lot because she don't understand. She don't understand about trolls and why someone, she feels like she's done something wrong. And that she's 11. I remember things at 11, 12 years old. She's going to remember this her whole life. And that makes me really fucking mad because now my baby has been y'all just don't even know the 2 hours of what my child had to go through. And it's really sad because now I'm having to set her up. I had to put her on my insurance, work at a hospital, so my insurance is a lot better than some of the, other boo-boo insurance companies here. So I have very good insurance. So I put my daughter on there. It was a little more. But I put my daughter on my insurance through the hospital. And I'm signing her up. I gotta go tomorrow, and we're going to go to a therapist. And y'all, she's fucked up right now. It's bad when I have to hide things from my child so she don't hurt herself. And it really pisses me off. And I don't even care. No one can even watch this. Freaking just the people that, I'm cool with, I care about. As long as they know kind of what's going on, I'm fine with that. What happened, long story short, I'll explain it, because a lot of people are maybe in the dark, and so many people are messaging me, and they're like, Bridget, wait, is that your daughter? Like, and I'm like, yeah. So people don't know the whole thing. So, not only did the state come to my children's school and question them, showed them nude pictures of men, showed my daughter a picture of a naked boy, and asked her, if she's ever seen something like that. And then my boys, they questioned my boys. And they showed my boys a grown man that was naked, which I don't see how that's legal by law, but anyway, that's what happened. And anyway, so they just was questioning, and they told my daughter, they was like, we're going to take you to a special place. And my daughter's like, what is going on? Like, I knew nothing of this until they came home. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm trying to fill everyone in of what's happened, because I've sent a million messages, and I just can't right now. I just can't go through everyone and explain. It's just so much. So anyway, they questioned my daughter and my boys, and my kids come home, and of course they're instantly like, Mom, what, this police officer and a whole bunch of other people, like, they came to our school and they're questioning us and asking and showing us pictures, and of like, I guess they were just pulling up like random, of like, pictures of people, and like, hey, have you ever seen, a male part like this or whatever, and my kids are just like, I have no idea what's going on. So, hey, Hannah, I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. My phone's being gay, so, anyway, so so they're coming home, they're telling me what's going on, what happened. I'm like, I'm furious as a mother. I'm like, no one's going to come to my kid's school and question them for notifying me. I want to be there. If you're going to question my kids over anything, please call me. Anyway, so I was mad, so I called the principal, and she's like, I have no idea. I've been in and out the office, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, literally, I get off the phone with this lady. I get a knock at the door, and I'm like, well, let's see what's going on. I'm thinking it's something like my ex-husband, to be honest, because we haven't seen him in years, so I figured he got a wild hair. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I went outside, and the woman asked me, asked me my name and if I was my daughter's mother, and I'm like, yeah. And anyway, so she says, well, there's been a call that your daughter, which I only have one. I have one girl, all boys, the rest boys. She said, your daughter, or there's been a call, a report of that your daughter is being raped, and literally, like, my heart fell into my stomach, and then it just fell out of my body. Like, I was like, oh my God, like, what? Like, this makes no sense at all. Like, huh? So she's going on and she's telling me this and that, and she's the state police. This is state police. These people take children. And she was like, well, she's going through questioning and all this stuff, and I'm like thinking, oh my God, like, I've already heard from Haley that, me and Hannah were fixing to get it. And the things that the lady said, because she also questioned if my child was being raped. She said that my child was being raped by my boyfriend or by my son that's 16. And he has autism, and he is my baby. I protect him. He is everything to me. He is the best kid ever. All my kids are amazing, but he's just amazing. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. The most respectful 16-year-old you'll probably ever meet, and wouldn't hurt a fly. And she tried to pull the card and say, well, the call was that my daughter has been getting raped by possibly my boyfriend or my oldest son. And she's like, well, you do know that mentally challenged children are sexual predators, and they can become sexual predators. And I'm like, for one, No, the fuck she just didn't. Like, this is my baby. Like, you're not going to sit here and no, I'm like, this is fucking false. Everything is fucking false. And for me to sit there, this woman is already looking at me like I'm crazy, you know, talking to me like, you know, we're guilty of this. Like, this is real. And I'm like, it made no fucking sense. Anyway, she's like, you know, long story short, she made, hey V, sorry, I can't read that message. My phone's being crazy and it'll freeze up. Anyway, so long story short, blah, blah, blah. She's like, you know, that you know, possibly that she's going to take my daughter from me and put her in a casa or whatever, you know, like a foster home, until the investigation, or either that, or I can let all my children go and stay with someone for a month until she's done with her investigation, because she don't need me getting, you know, questioning my children. And I was like, wait, hold on. You're acting like we're guilty of this. This is crazy. And it was so hard to explain to this lady, look, I have trolls. I have people that I'm into it with right now. In real life, guys, my circle is small. Like, I work, I take care of my kids. I don't sit on my ass and get government assistance. I stream, you know, because it's fun. I don't go out and I don't party. I have a fucking full-time job. I've been in school. I've accomplished a lot, and that's for my babies. It's not for me. And I've been through my ex-husband with the divorce and the abuse and all that shit, and I fought like hell, and I've always kept my babies. We've struggled. We haven't always had it good. We have struggled, and there's been times my kids ate and I didn't have anything. And me and my kids have been through hell and back. And I'm like, I'll be damned if someone that is pissed off at me because I tell the truth, that I'm gonna allow them to get away with doing something like this. You know, people can talk shit about me all they want to. You know, I can be a hoe and I can be a bitch and I can be fucking a liar. I can be whatever they want to call me. But anyway, and this goes for not just as a mother, but as a parent. I think any of you guys on here know that whenever you fuck with someone's kids, it's a whole new ball game after that. Like, he's lucky I just found out the address where he is, because I will straight up gas up my vehicle. And that's not no threat. It's not a threat. It's fucking promise. Haley don't want it neither. I'm a very nice person, but when my babies are attacked and to call and say that fucking my child is being raped. My child is 11 years old. You know, she just started her fucking period. She just fucking started her period, and I shouldn't even have to expose my daughter's private, personal stuff. But you know what? I'm going to let it out there. Now that she's been fondled, now that she's been exposed or stimulated or whatever because she had to have a 2-hour fucking rape kit exam, now my poor baby is now she's fucking going through all this, you know, previously, and now I'm having to explain to her about periods and all this. She knew nothing. She was an 11-year-old girl that fucking was innocent, that did Musically. She did YouTube. She's lost her passion for everything. It's like, I had to take her, and she wrote the suicide note, the first one. And she wrote, and she said, on the paper, it's really small. You probably couldn't have seen it, you know, from when Isaac showed it. But if you could zoom in on it, it says, you know, I'm going to kill myself on this date, which was that Monday that, I personally called and set up this appointment because the lady from the state police said, you know, that she needed my daughter to have a rape, you know, test done. And I was like, fine, that's fine. You know, like my baby has never been touched. Like I've always tried to protect my babies, always. And I'll do whatever I have to do, you know, to show that this is completely false. And so having to explain to my daughter she has to have a rape test, she's like, huh? What is that, Mama? Like, she don't even know what rape is. She knows nothing. And she thinks that the way you have a baby is if whenever you get married. That if you're married, you have a baby. Like that was in her head. That's how fucking young she is. And no, I mean, I'm okay. I'm upset. This is my baby. And even though, yeah, Charlie's channel is deleted and or removed, whatever, it still don't take away the fact that my child is always forever going. She's going to be 20 years old and she's going to remember this. So anyway, so we went to the appointment. They asked her 1,000,001 questions. And they had to do the exam, and she was laying there on this little table, and they told her, they had this little camera thing or whatever, I guess, that it magnifies everything, and she was having trouble seeing, stuff, and because and this is, I hate having to talk about it. It's almost disgusting to me because I don't want to know anything about my daughter, privately, stuff like that. Because that's her business. That's gross. Let her be a lady. Anyway, so thank you, Hannah. I don't know what just happened. What did he say? Yeah. Yeah, Charlie's gonna get it either way. So, so I'm sorry, like the chat, it keeps disappearing, so I can't really see it. I'm just mad. Oh yeah, I don't know what's up with him being so annoying, but anyway, so so what happened is they couldn't. My daughter is 11, and she has private area like an 11-year-old should. It's, and this is disgusting to probably say, but it's all closed up like it's supposed to be, her stuff shouldn't look like a 30-year-old woman that's been married and has children. Like, it shouldn't look like that. It looked normal, like a little girl's private area should. Okay. And so she couldn't see very well because everything was so together, I guess. It's so gross to even say that. So anyway, my daughter, she was like, they had to squirt water on her down there, and just it was crazy. And my daughter didn't comprehend that they're fixing to touch her down there. So all of a sudden, I'm sitting there, she's laying on this bed, and I'm knelt down and I'm holding her hand, and she turns her head over and tears are rolling down her face. And she's like, Mama, like, she kind of, she looks at me, she's like, Mama, look, like, she's touched me down there, like, why is she doing that? Like, and I'm having to, and then, of course, I start crying, and I'm like, baby, it's okay, just, she has to do this, it's okay for her to do this, she's just checking you, this is what I told you about, and anyway, and I was like, she's not going to do anything, that's going to hurt or anything, and so she continued to do that forever. Like I said, we were in there 2 hours in that exam room. And so then she said, like, I can't hardly see anything. And at this point, my daughter's still crying. And I'm kind of like, man, can you have a heart, can you give my kid, like, a minute to calm down? Like, she's scared, right? And anyway, they make my daughter bend over doggy style on this table, exposing her entire butt, exposing her private, again, butt naked from the waist down, and then I still stand there, and I'm still holding my kid's hand, like she's, having a baby, like she's in labor and delivery, like I'm here supporting her to have a baby, and to watch my baby's face when they did that stuff it was the most fucking awfulest thing ever. And people can sit there and say that I'm just fucking, hey, fuck, get over, shit fucking happens. I don't give a fuck. That's my baby. God gave me her to fucking protect her and to love her. And it almost felt like that. I almost felt like I messed up. Like, maybe I should have just left all the internet stuff alone. But I just felt like I couldn't let Charlie get away with doing people the way he did them. I know, y'all. It's okay, Hannah. Don't be going and stabbing no one. But my baby had to stay bent over like that, doggy style, on her knees and her elbows, while this lady is probing on her and touching on her, and my daughter's still crying. And I mean, to some fucking people, yeah, I guess it must be fucking funny. I guess. If they cry, send me the video. Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? He's such a faggot. Whatever. Anyway. So, anyway, I spoke to, he's fucking dick. Anyway, so I spoke to the, afterwards or whatever, after everything was done, not he, but the nurse that did it, she told me, she's like, your daughter looks just like what a normal 11-year-old girl's private area should look like. She is fine. And now since she has been, I guess it would be considered like stimulated or whatever. Like, she's been touched on down there. Now, since the lady had to do the exam and all these violating things to her, now maybe I assume that like it has triggered her to have her, girl thing. And she's been like she's home. She's home right now. She don't want to go to school. She don't want to eat. And she goes through her little happy moments, but like I said, she's to YouTube, and I mean, she has little videos and stuff on there, and I've been watching them, and I just don't see my sweet baby anymore. Like, I just feel like this is just somehow just messed her up so bad, and the people that support him or Charlie, it's fucking sick. I knew that Haley and Charlie were up to something, and not only that, but they called CPS on me 2 weeks ago and said that I beat my kids. There's me and Haley and Hannah. We were close. We talked about everything. She knew everything about me as far as like where I lived, and she knew this and that about me. And I don't have beef with no one. So, I don't know. Oh, wow. Alright, guys. Y'all don't say it's okay. People like that is going to be retarded. It's alright. But, alright, guys. I just wanted to make a quick little video. Hannah, I'm fixing to call you, but, I got some stuff. I got some laundry and stuff. I got to get my mind off this stuff. I just want to make this quick video, but I will, I'll get on the PS4 with Hannah, and we'll talk or whatever. But I appreciate all the support from everyone. I really do. And I guess I'll just talk to you guys later. Hannah, I love you. V, I appreciate you so much. And I'll just talk to you guys here in a little bit. Bye.